So I want to talk about leg movement in the golf swing. So let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? Scott Oden coming at you. We're out here at Stony Creek. We're going to talk about leg movement. And this is important because, to be honest, this isn't something that was talked about a whole lot when I was growing up. In fact, the book I learned from was Tiger Woods' book about playing golf. And in that book specifically, he said, I don't really think about footwork or anything like that because if you swing everything else right, your footwork should just happen. And in all honesty, I think that's kind of a big mistake and something that I don't think he would agree with a whole lot now if we were to go back and look at the golf swing. So leg work and footwork is really going to come down to a couple of things. One, it allows us to put power into the golf swing. It allows us to make a good strike on the golf ball. And it allows us to keep space from the golf ball, which allows all of those things to happen, okay? And so that is the goal that we are trying to have. When people have bad leg work, they really struggle to be able to make good contact and then conversely control the golf ball as they go, okay? So what would good leg work look like? Well, if I'm set up and I've got a slight bend in my knees. When I go back, what would actually happen is my trail leg, this right side, would actually push back and my left knee would actually get lower down towards the ball because my pelvis is tilting now. This right leg goes up and back, so then the left side's gonna go lower. Now, I might feel like it goes out to the ball. We try to minimize that as much as we can. I want it to feel like maybe it drifts back away from the target, but I don't want to try to go at the ball. And it shouldn't if you keep your tilts, okay? If I stay tilted over to the ball. From there, what's going to happen is I'm going to be moving forward and then doing the exact same thing on the other side, where I'm going to be moving forward and pushing my left side. My left leg, my left foot's pushing up, my left hip is pushing up and back. And the big thing, the big key here is when I do this, I'm going forward. This trail leg is not going out to the golf ball. If you do that, you're going to be toast, all right? You're not going to be able to hit the golf ball really well. So you got to go back. Again, this right side goes up and back, forward, and then the left side goes up and back. And what the right side does is it's really kind of banking in on our trail foot. I'm kind of rolling over the side of that foot so that I keep my space from the golf ball. And then when I actually make a swing hard enough all the way through, it will roll on the side of that foot up into its finish position. So I think what a lot of people see when they see footwork, they see, oh, I got to get to this finish position where my trail foot is up in the air. And they go ahead and do that by, all right, I'm going back, get it up in the air. But this knee and this hip have moved into the hitting zone. We don't want that. We have to keep it back. So it's up and back, forward, up and back, and you're gonna actually see that you're getting farther away from the golf ball, which is ultimately gonna make it easier to hit and easier to control as you go through and build your swing. So this leg work thing, again, it wasn't something that we talked about a whole lot as we go through. I'll demonstrate one for you as we go through it. Let's go ahead, go back, up and back, forward and back, never getting closer to the golf ball, okay? I'll do one more for you. There we go. You can see never getting close enough. If I swung a little harder, you would see I would actually have that foot going up. This is where you'll see a lot of guys like a Tommy Fleetwood. He has kind of that sawed-off finish, kind of just finishing like this. That's what he's doing. He's never actually getting it all the way through where that foot will come up into a finished position. So don't necessarily need to see that big finish all the way to the end, but if you're swinging hard enough, that's how you're going to get there. You're going to roll through that foot and get all the way up. So leg work, really, really important. It drives a lot of the golf swing and we want to make sure we understand it. So if you have any questions about it, please leave a comment down below. And as always, click that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.